MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. Bones Bronco will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. And with that, Bones Bronco stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls.
Now at the plate, Rtts. He singled his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Grounded to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
A little bad luck there.
Number 9 stands in. The 0-2 delivery. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. Bones Bronco steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Skied into straightaway right. Slaughter giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Top of the order due up in the hole. Bones Bronco gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Chopped foul right at home plate. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that's a sweet play coming off the bag. This ball's pretty much smashed right at him. So he takes it on the 1 hop and then fires on the second.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors.
He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Third baseman, Bones Bronco.
Attaboy. Here we go.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Meade on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out.
All right, right here.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, they got to love.
What away?
Stepping in, Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Bronco. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Bones Bronco comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Hurley over to his left. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to. Bones Bronco will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Meade is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Bones Bronco will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Bones Bronco is our man to watch. And although he's not a well-known prospect for this organization, he's been on an absolute tear recently. For more about this relatively unknown minor league talent, I turn to my colleague Eric Karros.
Thanks, Matty. Like you said, not many people have heard of this guy because he's not one of those big-name prospects that...
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from... Bones Bronco will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And they got both the series and the road trip.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Murray, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Grounded to third, Bronco. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding into the box, Bones Bronco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And I just don't know what he was thinking going for 3. He just doesn't have the kind of wheels to be that aggressive on the bases.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Drive it. See it drive it.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. The 3 of us.
Hey, 1 pitch.
Bones Bronco digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want...
Hey, no one better.
Number
Let's go,
24 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? 3rd time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Pulled toward right center field. Meade is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Number 15 gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Runs up and gets it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Number 60 steps in now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way to get dirt. To first. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Bones Bronco will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Meade moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Number 27 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
1 run on 6 hits.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Storm Chasers are victorious here, 4-3. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Omaha Storm Chasers. Number 15 will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Hot shot to third. Fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Bones Bronco set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Bones Bronco strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A quick out number 1. Bones Bronco will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Now to the plate, Rtts. He singled his last time up.
Any way you can. Here we go.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Marty Mead will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit to third. Bronco it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Bones Bronco will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he'll get in there with a hustle double. Rtts will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it.
Hold up, right here.
And taken in out there for the first out.
And all through this win.
Number 9 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game. Bones Bronco will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He leads his team in home runs, and
Bones Bronco will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. At the plate, Bones Bronco, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Meade will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Bones Bronco comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Bronco.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Here we go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? Think he's coming to you.
On his way to pitch number 75. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Bones Bronco will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spots. 0 for 3 thus far. Hard liner toward short. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4. Bones Bronco steps in looking to get it going offensively. Things have not been going his way of late. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Rtts comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Francoeur ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Number 9 will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home. He's been much better once he gets out on the road.
Hey, have a good rip up
To short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in it. Number 77 will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 2.
Oh, he makes the stop. And now a bobble, and he's not going to have a play. Bones Bronco stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Taken high and deep to right. Francoeur ranging back at the track, the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's a first.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And making his way in is the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first, and Francoeur is retired for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again. Bones Bronco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Ricks is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Sky Sox are in front here. Jackie Ricks will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up on the ball.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So nothing happening this time around. Jeff Francoeur will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Oh, not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Bones Bronco will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. He's around first on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for 3rd. The relay throw, and he is in there. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they will tag him out in a run. Bones Bronco steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, this guy is on fire. Stay hot out there. You know, this is pretty cool because a cycle just doesn't happen that often. What do you see it once or twice in a year, unless you're named Aaron Hill, who did it twice in a year himself. So I'm pretty positive he's going to put this game right at the top of his career highlight reel.
Rtts stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Number 9 steps in now.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Johnny Royer steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Jackie Ricks will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and making his way in is the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
And, you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. It's one of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field, so no doubt he's going to wind up our player of the game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ballgame, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Bones Bronco is our focus. And he was the definition of a big offensive performer in his last game as he hit for the cycle.
Oh, man. And it was so fun to watch. Cycles don't come very often, like only a few times a year, so it's a pretty special achievement. And you know, there's always so much pressure on that last at-bat, coming in knowing what you need for the cycle. Baseball is just not one of those sports where you can do what you want on demand. So to come through like that, really satisfying.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox and the New Orleans Zephyrs. Bones Bronco will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Bones Bronco will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm...
William Nam is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man. Things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a rather easy first out. Jeff Francoeur will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this line.
Koji Shimizu in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Bones Bronco steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sliced hard on the ground. Numb is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Number 77 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3. Koji Shimizu will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Bronco camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Bones Bronco will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow. He has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set. Bones Bronco will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors starting. Stepping in, Bones Bronco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Number 9 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Shimizu, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Jamal Sweeney stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Runners on the move for second. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Digging in the switch hitter, Bones Bronco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Another look to first.
Be safe.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is
1-0.
taken outside for ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone.
counts 1-1.
They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a throw over.
Safe.
And the runner back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Junior Montalvo will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far.
No, he's safe.
And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right.
The pitcher, Juan Reyes, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Hit to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third. Home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Bones Bronco digs in now after lining out in his last try. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
The batter.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Number 9 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, he's definitely been scuffling so far in this one, and you've got to have a short memory in this sport, guys, or else games like this will eat at you for weeks.
And that's in there, base hit.
Slide.
And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, this is taking a chance late in the ball game, but it's going to wind up working out for them. They roll the dice and send that runner from first, and down by a run, it's an ideal hit and run that moves that tying run up to third.
So stepping in, number 21, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Standing in with the bases loaded, Johnny Royer, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
These are the at-bats where there's pressure on both sides, and you better believe that that man out on the mound is feeling it too.
Struck him out. And now they'll... Chauncey Snyder stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead, and that misses ball 4. So now the tying run will come across to score. Garrett Corona steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Jackie Ricks gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Bronco gloves it, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt. At the plate, William Nam. He drew a walk his first time up. Left side.
There we go. Roll up.
One there. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Cliff Silva is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 2, Cliff Silva.
striding in to start the ninth. Bones Bronco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone to tie it in the ninth. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Zephyrs win this thing 6-5. Good night, everybody.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox and the New Orleans Zephyrs. Bones Bronco will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Let it fly now.
First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is out at third, so credit him with a double. And Bones Bronco strolls into the box. Thought he had a triple in his first at-bat, but he was gunned down trying for third. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Backhanded. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors. Bones Bronco digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Number 24 stands in. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit out towards second. Reined in.
Look,
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bones Bronco comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Bronco.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on
The
now.
windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series.
Jackie
Hey,
Ricks
make your pitch
steps
right
in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a
Hey, we
huge
got
moment in this
two
ball
down.
game, Matt. But one of the turning points in this game.
The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
Bones Bronco will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Hey, clutch up for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. High and deep to right.
Make a turn.
Frank Cooper looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, you feel a little for that guy on the mound. He was in an impossible spot to begin with. He didn't start this mess, but he definitely makes it worse by giving up the grand slam.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home